Hi there and welcome back, dear friends and deep thinkers, to Master of Chess. We're up against our next opponent in the American Heritage Open, Felicia Cartaya from Cuba, our strongest opponent so far. She's even the slight favorite against us and has a lot more skill than we have. So our tips that we get will be worse than what she plays. So we can really not use the tips. We have to find a way to beat her otherwise. We have our opening book that we created. Wait, let me go for this. So far, an Indian defense. C5, we're going to answer with C3, as is the London way. What the heck is she doing? Yeah, we want to keep our good bishop here, and we have an attack by the queen here, and I think this is a good move in this position. If they take, we just have an open line, and we'll be really good to go. So the question is what to do. I think the next development step will be this move. Protecting this and also the queen. We want to now, we could take here, which would probably not be bad. Could also do this. If they go g4, we can move here. Developing is often first bringing the knights out. Okay, so she will be attacking on the king side already. I'm not sure if I'm fine with this. But we have firmly controlled this square now, so we can take here if we want to. Let's do this. We have missed this move in the previous ones. Now we're going to do it. And the queen moves again, so this is not really developing anything. Instead, we can go and develop ourselves either to d3 to stop bishop f5 or here with check. I think this is probably the better move. And it's not really in danger. That's the cool thing about it. Of course, the queen doesn't attack it. And we really have a really odd position already. So not at all boring. We have to tolerate this, because if we move away, then f6 will follow up. So this is to weaken our control on the e5 square. Now, I don't really think we should castle kingside here, because that would be running into an open knife. I think we can just castle queenside. And that should be solid. Computer never likes castling queenside. Yeah, one standard move is to move away with a king, and that would be good, right? They're targeting us here already. Now let's see what we can do, and you can already see that it's quite some good moves coming to us here. And I think I want to develop the knight here to this place, threatening this maneuver. And they're stopping this maneuver. Now what to do with this place here? We can move here, then g4, then this, then this, and then we can go where? We can go here, and then we will lose something. So that's not viable. That's not a good idea. I think we should maybe open our options a little bit to this. Attack that knight too. Force a decision. And maybe this could become something. Now this is kind of a threat, but also not. Of course we can just take here. I think I want to bring in my rook over here, so we can push against the queen. This threatens now e5, which wouldn't be nice for us. But it's also not catastrophic or something. This is possible because there's no check here from the queen later. So this should be a good move. Opening up the position. And starting our attack. Now if we take here, they will take back with the queen. Otherwise, they will just lose. So there's a question if we have something better. I don't think we have. And we can play this move. Yeah, we will try this. Queen's coming in. If we play this, they will take here. If we play this and they take here, we can play this. So this might be the better move, because it also threatens check. Here. And taking here. Then this might come. I think I kind of like this. Yeah, they're protecting this. Understandably. Now we can take here, because if they try to pin us, we can just take the queen. And we can also play this. Because this is protected. They can move the knight between. But we have that pin. Now this check could be critical. But I think we should just move away. Somehow we could move like this. And they will play this. Maybe. Play this. No, I think it's better to move away. Just to have no shenanigans with these checks. Okay, rook moves in. Now we have a couple of things to do, but what should we do? is an extremely interesting position because they can play f5. But then we can do this and pin the rook to the king. So let's play this move. Yeah, now we have this pin. Moves over here. Is there a threat to us? I don't see any threat. We just get this rook. And the king must go. This is a bit under threat. But we can move back. And try to do this trick again. We want to return with the bishop anyways to save it. I don't think this is a good move. There's still the skewer. Okay, that is just desperation now. We can take the queen. Why should this not be good? Why should this be good? Not be good. I wonder. It's weird now. What else should we do, right? Yeah, we want to save our bishop, so we'll take this. We can take here, but that would develop the bishop to a good place. And because of that, we're opening up the line and developing our knight instead. I think this is good. Or we can save the pawn. Or we can move back with our knight to this place. Protecting the pawn. But then this kind of is a threat here. Yeah, I want to play f3 here. That stops this. Yeah, we really have a couple of options. There's still a lot on the board, right? Even though we won so much, there's still a lot to do here. Like, we could do this. And I feel like we could win big there. This should be good. Yeah, the computer evaluation wasn't really that correct here. So this is safe. It's not even attacked. They're trying to get our bishop, but he can just move away. So there's no reason to be worried. Rather, we have good chances. What could we play to use these chances? I mean, these pieces, they're really not bad. This is still a resilient position. Not a pushover. The checks we have are not good. Is there any take that we have that is good? No. Then we must look for attacks. We could move the queen here. would attack that pawn and give us opportunities, maybe. Maybe that's the way to go. This is still protected. I kind of like this. This might come, then this. Oh, no. I mean, this might come. Okay. Rook is juxtaposing, not a bad move. If we move here, king goes here. We don't really have a good option then. But I feel we can take this pawn. Then this would be open. But what should be bad about taking this pawn? I mean, they cannot just checkmate us, right? It's just taking that pawn. It's good. Okay, this weakens this place. And now we have a good place for our knight. This place. The knight protects here. So that we check. King can go here, then here. We can pin this bishop. I think that's a good idea. Also, that stops this move. So the bishop is pinned. And we can... I don't know what we can do now. Can we check somewhere? Not really. No good check. Opponent can check here, but that's not good. We can also not really check good. Can we take somewhere? We can take here. That's not bad, but also not good. Take here. That's bad. So we have to attack. We have to go for a threat. A threat would be taking that and winning a pawn. So I think we can do that. Cannot move away, so we can exchange. That would be good for us. An exchange is good for us because we can then move with a pawn. This is open for an attack on the king. Oh, let's see. We have checks. We have this check. That's our check. It's a good check. Do we have takes? Don't really have takes that are good. We could have a double attack here on the bishop and this pawn. And I think that's the best option as far as attacks go. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Now we can pin the knight, or we can take the bishop. So taking the bishop is very easy. Taking that is also good. I think this is easier. Because it just gives us a bishop. I mean, what could be easier? Now let's see, we can come in here, but that would be a mistake, an interesting mistake, because then they can check here and get our rook, so we're not going to do that. We will instead go here. Now we can push forward our pawn. I mean, removing that pawn would go a long way. Let's just do it. What are you doing now? Oh, that's the way we could attack the rook, so it's fine. It's fine. They're attacking that. We will go here and protect. They're going for the knight. We're going for the check. They're going for the bishop. We're going for the check. And we're going for the pin now. Okay. Here we go. Is this checkmate? Not yet. Oh, they can move forward, right? Yeah. Okay, what's the nicest checkmate? I think this is pretty cool. Here we go. We won! It was a cool game. It was a step-by-step game. You've seen that 1244 is now a better way to play. We've made a couple of mistakes. Let's see. Queen b3 wasn't a good move here, apparently. But developing the knight to a3 and then probably to c4 was the better solution. Queen to c2 was also good. Okay. Then we have here, we went to d3. We could have pushed to c4 instantly or e4 instantly or went bishop b5. The problem I have with this is that we help him develop. Or rather her. But yeah, pushing c4 instantly makes a lot of sense. So our overemphasis on development should probably not be there because we are already better developed than our opponent. And that allows us to make these pushes. Okay. We should have taken here on b8. That is totally alien to me. Why should I do that? But e4 makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, I get it, we don't get a doubled up pawn, but then we also don't open up a line. But this is developed and has something, and this is not developed. But e4 makes a lot of sense, just opening up the position because we're better developed. Okay. And there's a couple of lines, again, clamoring that. And c4, which we've done later, we've finally done here. Yeah, that made a lot of sense. Yeah, and then it was basically over. Then we have made a couple of mistakes here. Which is a good mistake, a big mistake, because there's such a high difference in between what we did and between what one of the optimal moves was. So, yeah, but in general, we had a good showing. We gained a lot of points. The question is, did we... Yeah, here correctly, we did take that pawn. Compared to the last game here, we really took the chance and took that pawn at the right time. So that is what we have learned, apparently. So I'm happy to see that. So we've definitely learned something. What we must still learn is we can push earlier if we have an advantage in development. So you can see here that we were never really behind. which is also a good development. Let's see. We're up now against Jared Castro, who apparently is 8 years old, has gray hair and only 693, but has reached freaking 4 points in a Swiss tournament. This guy must be a menace. Just wow. This must be a genius in disguise. Maybe he's an old man, very experienced. We will see what we can do in the next episode against Jared Castro, the dark horse of this American Heritage Open. We will see. Is he the Morphe of old? Have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Kant signing out. See you soon. A great time until then, and happy gaming until soon. Against Jared Castro. Maybe the long forgotten son of Fidel Castro. I don't know. See you soon.